This is a list of things that I can't stand when I see people making lists on the internet. Number 4, when the list goes out of order. Just go top to bottom or bottom to top. We don't need you jumping around more than a cracked out kangaroo jack. In fact, it kind of defeats the whole purpose of making a list in the first place. Number 6, when they move locations for every single new point that they make. I mean, come on, man, are we making a list here or are you gonna give me a house tour? I'm trying to see if I agree with you. I do not care what the inside of your shower looks like. Number 5, when they have to hold a script. I mean, are we being for real right now? You need your script in the video. You wrote down 2 sentences for a 10-second segment and you couldn't memorize those lines? I mean, it's just lazy at this point. You're just lazy. Number 3, when they get to one specific point and it just incessantly drones on and on. Like, look, my guy, we get it, okay? You thought that this was the most important point, but you're not gonna put it up higher because you know that you'll get flamed in the comments section if you do. So instead, you're just gonna stick it in the middle because you can't stand on a conviction and wait for everyone else to agree with you after you continue to talk about it for over half the video and just keep droning on and on and. Number 2, when they don't finish the list. It is the most low effort engagement bait on the planet. All they're doing is trying to get people to comment the same thing over and over again. Oh, where's number 1? What happened in number 1? Like and follow for part 2. Shut up and finish the list. It's a list. You can finish it. And the number 1 thing that I can't stand when I see people making lists on the internet is, all right, what do you want to watch? There's this awesome new anime and it just came out. Oh God, not you too. What? I'm serious. It's a great show. Do you seriously watch anime? And you don't? No, because I'm not 12 years old. You do realize that some of the best shows ever created are anime, right? Maybe in your opinion. That's not even just my opinion. If you go onto IMDb's top 100 shows of all time, 12 of them are anime. That doesn't change the fact that they're basically all the same. What do you think every single anime is about? I don't know. Ninjas? Ninjas. Yeah, you know, like, what animes have you actually watched? I watched Naruto. You watched all of Naruto. Oh God, no. I watched like 3 random episodes on Toonami when I was 9 years old. I'm just not a big fan of the genre. Anime's not a genre. It's a medium that consists of every genre. I mean, there is action, drama, adventure, sports, romance, thrillers, comedies, and so much more. This is like saying that you don't like breakfast because a decade ago you tried a half-eaten pancake without syrup. Well, I'm more of a French toast guy. You're proving my point. Okay, you wanna know why I don't like anime? Please, enlighten me. There are way too many episodes. Whenever they try to tell a joke, it usually falls flat. Most of the characters are overly expressive to the point of being annoying. The fan bases are full of weirdos. It takes way too long to get to a plot line because they're all so non-linear, and I don't like watching cartoons. Okay, I get it. I will stop asking you to watch anime. Thank you. So what do you want to watch? I don't know. I was thinking like Family Guy, American Dad, or Rick and Morty. You are the worst kind of person. The Vatican currently has the chance to do the funniest thing in the world because technically you don't need to be a cardinal to become the new pope. All you need is 2/3 of the cardinal's votes. And you could be anybody. So if they wanted to do a little bit of trolling, all they'd have to do is choose some absolutely random person somewhere in the world to become the new pope. They just hop on TV, they're just like, we've decided on the new pope, the white smoke has risen, we're going with Gregory Stanfield from Oklahoma. Meanwhile, Gregory's just at home like, hey yo, what the fuck? Mom, this isn't a joke. Turn on the TV. I don't know what's going on. The caller ID says the Vatican. I don't know of many other Vaticans. I'm not gonna pick it up. I'm not picking it up. No, and I'm telling you, for the last time, I am agnostic and I do not know how to speak Italian. All right, Disney, time to make a new movie. Oh boy, I'm excited. Really? Because the last 5 years have been pretty awful for you guys, so you kind of need to lock in here. I know we've been on a bit of a downswing lately, but let me tell you, we've been cooking up something that I think is just gonna blow you away. All right, well, I'm interested to hear what you got, so let me have it. All right, so I'm thinking we take a beloved classic of ours. Oh no. I'm talking about something that everybody loves, like Lilo and Stitch. Please stop. A beautiful original that focuses on family values and showcasing an incredible culture. I'm begging you, we make a live-action adaptation. Don't do it. And we it all up. What's wrong with you? We make the bad guys the good guys, the good guys the bad guys. We disregard everything that people love about the original and we turn it into propaganda. Why are you doing this? What do you mean? Literally no one is asking for this. I thought you guys liked live action. We don't mind it, but if you're going to make a live action remake, then at the very least, make it a faithful adaptation. Okay, I think I hear what you're saying. Thank you. We need to rewrite the script. It's like you're choosing not to listen. Then after Lilo and Stitch, we'll make a live action Finding Nemo, and then a live action Monsters Inc., and then a live action Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean's already live action. Then we'll make it animated. Oh my God. Okay, why don't you guys just write an original movie? Because the mouse likes his money, and that costs a lot. And we figured out years ago, it's actually cheaper just to rip ourselves off as long as idiots like you keep paying for it. Your stock price is half of what it was 5 years ago. You better watch your mouth, or Emperor's New Groove is next. Because it's May the 4th, I am once again making a plea to anyone at Disney that is willing to listen. Please, God, give me any piece of entertainment that has to do with Darth Nihilus. It could be a trilogy, a TV show, a one-off movie. I don't even care at this point. Just give it to me and please make it rated R. For anyone that doesn't know, Darth Nihilus is an old Sith Lord that is the definition of too angry to die. So he just force ghosted himself onto his mask because he didn't want to pass away and then proceeded to eat a planet. And you know what he did after he ate that planet? He ate more planets! As a Star Wars fan, nothing makes me more annoyed than the fact that there are thousands of years of fleshed out canon lore with some of the best storylines and craziest characters ever created for fiction, but we don't want to explore that. We can't seem to get away from the same 10 main characters, 12 main planets, and 100-year timeline. Like, I want to go explore the galaxy that's far, far away, not Tatooine for the 16th time. Star Wars fans would foam at the mouth if you gave us anything to do with Darth Plagueis. And look, I don't know about everybody else, I'm just a little sick of the same storyline of like, oh, I forgot how to use the Force or I don't know how to. JK, let's go beat the bad guys. Like, we've been doing the same thing for 40 years now. Can we please switch it up just a little? You call me crazy, but after all the Star Wars and Marvel we've gotten for the past 2 decades, I'm getting a little sick of seeing the good guys always win, especially when it's in a galaxy where the good guys notoriously do not always win. I just want to see a couple Sith Lords cause havoc across the galaxy for just a bit, just a little bit. Or at the very minimum, can we get a Knights of the Old Republic remake? I feel like that's not asking much. Dude, I hate looking for jobs. Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, I've sent out over 100 resumes and I still haven't heard back from a single company yet. Yeah, that's why I just started doing crime. I mean, they could at least send an email saying that I didn't get the... Wait, what? Oh yeah, I stopped looking for a job and now I just do 1 crime a day. And let me tell you, brother, I am living better than I've ever been. Dude, you can't just do crime. Yeah, you can. It's actually like really easy. Why are you committing crimes? Well, you know what they say. Crime pays. No, the saying is crime doesn't pay. Wait, really? Yes. Well, that's stupid because it definitely pays. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it does. It pays like really well. Name 1 crime that pays. Check fraud. That's on me for setting the bar too low. Okay, so you're telling me that you just commit check fraud daily. No, that'd just be silly. Oh, thank God. Check fraud is the first Tuesday of every month, but I like to have my hands in multiple industries. I'm somewhat of a multifaceted entrepreneur, so think of like a criminal Bernie Madoff. Bernie Madoff was a criminal. Exactly. Okay, at the risk of becoming complicit, what other crimes are you doing? Theft, larceny, GTA, embezzlement, insider trading, insurance fraud, counterfeiting, smuggling, arson, and I jaywalked 3 times on the way over here, but that's just more for the love of the game. Wait a minute, arson doesn't pay. Maybe not the way that you do arson, but trust me, brother, I'm getting paid. Aren't you worried about getting caught? Not really, because the whole reason I do crime is so I can have my bills paid, my stomach full, and a place to sleep. And if I get caught, I'm gonna get all that anyways. I mean, that's just a disturbingly good point. On top of that, if you make enough money before you get caught, you can actually pay your way out of getting caught with the money that you made from doing the crime. That feels unethical. You know what is unethical? Fake postings, ghost jobs, and needing 10 years of experience for an entry-level position that starts at $15 an hour. Now, are you gonna keep submitting resumes, or can we go do some crime? Yeah, alright, let's go do some crime. Yes, let's go. Today is arson. It's crazy that as kids, we all thought the scariest things in the world were like quicksand and the Bermuda Triangle. And then we all grew up and realized the actual scariest things in the world are like table salt and getting out of your shower. As a small child, I had this unwavering fear of piranhas due to entertainment, where I figured that anytime I jumped into any body of water, it just might be my last. In my 26 years of existence, I have never once even seen a piranha. But do you know what I have seen? Credit card debt. And if it came down to a choice between the two, I'm probably going with the piranhas. It feels like as little dudes and dudettes, we're being told to worry about all the wrong things in life. Like, oh, whatever you do, don't succumb to peer pressure. The only time I have ever had to worry about peer pressure was from my best friends, and usually it was for a pretty good reason. You wanna know what's scarier than peer pressure? Misfiling your taxes. For all the children listening, I can assure you, the boogeyman is very real, but he doesn't live under your bed. Oh, no. His name is Thomas, and he wears a 2-piece special from the Men's Warehouse and works at the Internal Revenue Service. Every single show I watched as a kid had a plot point where one of the characters gets hit on the head and has amnesia. Has anyone ever even met somebody that has amnesia? Because I haven't, but you know what I have met? Plenty of people who didn't properly prepare for retirement and have to work as Walmart greeters until they're 78. Now that is the definition of terrifying. I think as a society, we just need to start being more realistic with kids and what they need to worry about. Like, there's a very good chance that you'll never have to concern yourself with erupting volcanoes or lava. But a 27% APR on a Dodge Challenger? That should terrify you. We here at Duolingo are going to be an AI-first company. What does that even mean? We're going to replace all of our contractors with AI so that we can create new courses. And why would you do that? So that we can create the courses faster. And it will increase our productivity. And We're gonna save so much money. There it is. Well, every other company's using AI. Why does it matter if we do? Because other companies are using AI to help with things like online shopping, whereas you guys are trying to teach languages, which are incredibly complex and ever-changing subjects, and are also highly dependent on nuances like grammar, pronunciation, and dialect. Well, AI language models have come a long way. I mean, it's basically like talking to a native speaker. It's not even close. In fact, AI is still notoriously bad with tonal languages like Mandarin, Thai, or Vietnamese, where a single word can essentially mean 6 different things just depending on the inflection that you put on it. It's even worse with languages that utilize polysynthetics like German, Russian, or Native American languages, where one word can function as an entire complex sentence. Okay, so maybe AI isn't as good as talking to a native speaker, but it's still pretty good. Yeah, but you want me to pay you, and I am not gonna pay you to be pretty good. I will pay you to be 100% correct and teach me in a way that I can retain. If I want pretty good, I can go to YouTube, Google Translate, or ChatGPT, all for free. You guys are just mad that we off the owl. No, we're not. We're mad at the fact that you guys turned out to be nothing more than another crappy company that's going to utilize AI to make your product worse and more expensive while pretending it's for any reason other than your checkbook. I hate you. I hate you too. You're a moron. And you're an idiot.
Cheerio, lads. Just wanted to pop by and say I genuinely believe that 100 Brits could best 100 Americans in a duel of fisticuffs.
Okay, that was a good one. And they say Brits don't have a sense of humor. Well, they don't, but I guess sometimes they get lucky.
True. Oh my god, I think he's being serious.
No, that's... Wait, you're not serious, are you? Well, of course I'm serious.
Alright then, what's so funny?
We already did this 250 years ago, and you had the upper hand and still lost. I mean, our entire country is founded on the idea of beating the out of you.
Well, that was 250 years ago. I'm talking about today.
Have you even seen America today? We're not exactly the gleaming hope of mental stability. I do not think you want to touch this powder keg.
Well, that's stupid. You think we wouldn't even have a chance?
We're not saying that you wouldn't have a chance as much as we're saying it's not even a question. I mean, he's right. I genuinely believe that 50 well-organized Waffle House employees could take over your country in a matter of weeks.
You're lying.
Tell you what, we'll only send 40 guys, and you get to pick them, but they have to be from the panhandle of Florida. You're giving them 40? I was gonna say like 25 guys from O-Block. Okay, I see where you're going with this. Any D1 college football defensive line, dealer's choice. 12 Samoans, and you get to choose which island they come from. 8 lifers out of San Quentin. Scratch everything we've said so far. We're only sending 2 guys. It's gonna be John Jones and Brian Shaw.
You lads are insufferable. How do you plan to fight us if you don't even like each other?
Because you don't understand that there are only 2 rules when it comes to dealing with Americans. Number 1, and most important, do not be the reason that we start to get along. It is not gonna end well for you. And number 2, there's a 50-50 shot that any American you meet is unmedicated, armed, and looking for a reason to prove both. All right, men, there's 100 of us and only 1 silverback gorilla. Now I want everybody out there on their worst behavior. I want a Harambe Part 2. I want to show this King Kong why he's King Wrong. Now all I gotta ask is who wants to go first? What are you talking about going first? Well, you know, someone's gotta go first. We're not gonna go one at a time. Well, yeah, but there's 100 of us and only 1 of him. So, like, realistically, only about 10 or 20 of us can attack him at the same time. And let's be honest, that first 10 or 20, they are not gonna make it.
Yeah, he does make a good point.
Wait a minute, why aren't you going first?
Me?
Well, yeah, you did just give us a big speech. It kind of feels like you should be leading the charge. Now, I see why you would think that, but I'm more like a general, kind of like a hype man, right? I gotta keep everybody's spirits up. I'm basically the George Washington of the group, and you never saw George Washington out on the front lines. That actually does kind of track. Yeah, I get where he's coming from. But that's just me, you know? So, why don't maybe you guys go first? Back problems? Nearsighted? My sciatica's acting up. What is sciatica? Kind of like an ear thing that I got. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Really, man? I got an idea. Why don't we just send all the short people? Excuse me? Who said that? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, ha ha, super funny.
I mean, he makes a good point. You guys are generally pretty speedy, and you can make a great distraction to wear him down.
Oh, so that's what we've been reduced to.
Phrasing.
A distraction.
No, it was meant to be a compliment. Like, you're our first line of attack.
Why is it when it comes to talks about athletic prowess that short people get overlooked?
Phrasing.
Some of the best athletes in the world are short people. UFC fighters, gymnasts. We can fill big shoes too. You just gotta let us reach for the stars.
Dude, you have to be doing this on purpose.
Why don't we just send Big John?
Is it Big John's turn to fight? No. Big John, remember we talked about this. Once Big Monkey is tired, then you get to go. If you go down early, the rest of us are done for.
You got it, boss. Once the monkey tired, Big John will give him sleepy hug.
Good boy, Big John. Somebody earned themselves an orange. I swear to God, if I catch you talking to Big John again, I will throw you at the gorilla myself.
Good luck doing that while I'm biting your ankles.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be honest here. You're both kind of acting like jerks right now. Guys.
Maybe we just need to rethink the plan.
Guys. Okay, so from the top.
Guys!
What? We took too long planning and the gorilla has already taken out 42 people. What?
Oh dear God, help me! He's using my bones to break my other bones!
I'll be all right. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, new plan, new plan. We're all just gonna go. We're all gonna go right now. Come on, Big John.
Big John!
Oh no, my sciatica.